Sound check.
What's happening?
There we go. I was wondering if my headphones are actually charged or not. So I was a little bit terrified.
Headphones? Don't even have them.
Oh, the old Series 1 AirPods.
Wow, very good.
They start cutting in and out.
What's happening, Tomo?
Finishing up halfway through. Is it halfway through the week? Yeah, it is.
Fucking
What a
hump
wonderful
day.
hump day. What a wonderful hump day. And I thought I'd just do a live instead of doing a video on my YouTube.
Oh, really? Why don't you just do one as well?
I may edit some of this into something that basically after I finish, I might download it and see how it goes.
Okay, let's do that.
Because it's basically just going to be, like this, my God. I got a new beanie.
Legit.
What do you think I got?
Hey, very good. Oh, that's a nice car too.
Yeah, well, I bought a bag of them.
A bag?
A bag. Literally, like a bean bag. A beanie bag.
A beanie, yeah. A beanie bag.
Literally a beanie bag. And I have conned her into giving me a 10% discount code as well too. So,
oh, nice.
Got an affiliate link with Bush Stuff, eh?
I didn't even have a link.
It's going to be rough because TikTok's wild west of affiliates, so
yeah,
no one on TikTok likes to be sold stuff. So, got to warm up the crowd. Warm up the crowd.
Try and get people across.
That's it.
I saw someone comment saying something about having bush doof stickers on their car.
I was like, I'll let you finish though, sorry.
I was just like, I don't think that's what it says, but anyway, go for it, man.
I put a comment up literally saying that one, that's not at all what that says. I don't know how you mispronounce like something like bushed up, and then I was like, I'm just gonna delete your comment, but I'm gonna make sure you feel that you're insulted, idiot. And then I basically deleted the comment because I didn't need that. And then I tagged him in that video and called him an idiot. So, not making friends, not making friends at all.
Well, talking about that, not making friends.
Wow.
Someone from work was like, "Oh, you're famous," and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you're on Super Cheap Auto as a paid ad," and I was like, "What?" Oh, okay. And then I was like, "Oh, I'll have a look." Man, the amount of hate, absolutely fucking ridiculous. So many people saying this is dog shit. Like, what a piece of shit. Oh, good luck to his neighbours. And I was like, "Whoa, maybe I shouldn't have read this because this is pretty much cutting pretty deep." So I was like,
"What is it? What was it?"
It's just my video, just that video of like the overall me building the bonnet.
Yeah. Did they post it to their video? In basically like saying like this is what you're going to do.
Oh no, they just said they had like the fire emojis. How cool is this? From start to finish. That's all it was. And there's some nice comments like, "Hey mate, he's literally building in his shed that he's giving it a crack. What do you expect?"
You're always going to have 90-10 in anyone else that's not following you.
Right, yeah, it's fucking.
So you're always going to have 10% of your comments being awesome, and that's when you absolutely explode on a platform like that. Just trudging through the filth.
Yeah, I was just like, maybe I won't read the rest of them.
Never read the comments, buddy.
So I think it made me drive a little bit harder to try and get this bloody GU on the road. So, and some other things.
Yeah, okay. How is the GU going along?
Yeah, good. I somehow found a rear
hey,
tank.
How you doing?
Found a rear tank. So I'm currently pulling the gas out. I mean, it's getting in for a roadworthy this week. So it's just got a couple of things that need to be touched up, like wiper blades and I don't know what else it was there. Yeah, wiper blades.
Did you end up finding a place to get it done? To get it roadworthy done?
Yeah, there's a place around the corner from mine. And somehow he knew a friend of mine, so I was like, oh yeah, sweet. I'm like, it's close. I'll get Dad to drive it down when I'm at work. I'll get my partner.
what was the first round?
I haven't got no
Like
first round. No first round yet. It's coming in end of this week. That'll be first round. Yeah, see what happens.
Yep.
See what else is needed. Hopefully nothing major. I think it might be maybe a front window, but that's just a common thing for roadworthies.
Dude, they always knock windows, eh?
Yeah, scratches because of the window wipers and stuff like that. I don't know really what else could be wrong with it, but I haven't had a good check. I haven't got the hoist in, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Awesome.
Yeah, so instead of doing me making my weekly video, I'm just jumping on here. Yeah. I was like just having shits and gigs because I'm on hiatus for December. I hate making videos for December. I hate uploading videos in December. You don't get any follows or likes or anything like that. Not like you do in any other month as well too. It's a little bit quiet in April sometimes because there's so many public holidays. Yeah. Got a few more videos in the chamber. I still have like literally 2 videos that I've got that I haven't released. So I've got a Noonan Data trip and then a Murray Sunset National Park video as well too, which is like a national park that's above like big desert, little desert area. So way up. It's way up there. And there's like a desert lake that me and my dad go camping at, and we almost absolutely get stuck. It was real bad. They actually I think we never looked, because if we looked, we would have probably found the answer that we wouldn't want. Yeah. We think that the park was going to be closed.
Okay.
It was wet. This was literally the day after they had those massive floods.
Downpours. Yeah.
And it was technically a Victorian national park. And I'm pretty sure they all closed basically a lot of the national parks. We were basically already in there when we found out, and we're like, well, can't really go anywhere now.
Yeah, well, it's lucky you sort of got out, really.
There was this lake that we basically like circumnavigated around. And we were looking on a map, and on the map, this track was supposed to go on the side of the lake, and it was not the fucking side. I'm pretty sure we were pretty much in it. It's like it was real bad. Like there was these high points where it was dry and it was on the grass and it was bushy. Like you could get over like on the part of the road, and then the road would just disappear into this slot of water that had obviously just been flooded over, and it was real bad. And we had to literally send the old 42 like proper like.
That sounded like you had a boat on the road. You got a boat in the water.
Yeah, it was a bit rough. Yeah, so as soon as we were done, and the worst part was it was actually a salt lake, and when salt lakes flood, it's basically like on the beach. And when I was done, I was like, we better give this car a fair bit of a wash, because there's there'd be a lot of high concentrated salt crust everywhere. Like we were on the dry part of the road, and we stopped to look at this nice, like they pink lakes.
Oh yeah.
Like on the road, you're pulling up literally chunks of pink salt out of the road. They're like the size of like 50-cent pieces.
I was gonna say that 50-cent pieces. They're pretty big, aren't they?
Yeah, like huge. Because I was like, I was really concerned that it wasn't salt, and I was like, do a little lick. Yeah, it's definitely salt. So we had to top and tail the car to get it all nice and clean and get rid of that salt crust, basically.
Fucking hell. How's the patch? How's the patch going? Is that on the road yet, or soon?
Slightly better. I've got another video I'm editing at the moment. It is almost disaster struck. We almost got to the point where I had to sell it on. Yeah. We almost got to the point where I almost gave up on it entirely. 2 words that will shake any full drive owner to the core: chassis rust.
Oh fuck! Even worse than the roof.
Yeah,
chassis rust. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
How bad? Like bad enough you could put a finger through it?
Oh yeah. Several fingers.
Shit.
Got it. No spoilers. No spoilers. I'm pretty excited to show this one. It's basically a cautionary tale. I bought it fully knowing that it had it as well too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was more to the fact of what it needs to do to get it done. I didn't get as much filming because the bloke that did a lot of the work did it behind closed doors. He's just not. I even explained to him I'm a bit of a content creator, and he's like, I don't know what that is. So, so it was a little bit like, so I got a little bit of content of like what it is, and I'll do a little bit. But it's mainly just a cautionary tale as well too. So I'm keen to put that one out. That's not happening until next year. I've still got a suspension video I'm also editing up as well too. So once the suspension's done, it should hopefully be ready to roadworthy as well too. A bit like you, I just don't have the time to. I want to do it all myself. I want to film it all myself.
Yeah.
Don't have the time to do it.
Yeah, it's
several cars get in the way.
Trying to get shit together. Like today, I got home and I was just like, I'll pull this fucking gas tank out. It needs to come out. And then I'm like, I can't be bothered getting cameras. It's just too much of a hassle. It's a gas tank. No one really cares. They just want to see the end result. So I started cracking everything out. And I've got 2 bolts left, but it's because it's like half full. Whoever had previously owned it, one of the solenoids had shit itself, so it doesn't actually work. So that's why it's coming out, and I want to put it on dedicated petrol anyway, not gas. That's what with the TBs, they are known to crack heads with gas because they run too hot. So gas is coming out.
What year is it?
It is a 93. No, it's 99. 99 GU.
It's a 99.
Yeah, 4.5. Yeah,
good year.
Series 1, if I recall.
Yeah, the 99's a Series 1. Dad's got that's what we were in. We're in a diesel TD 1999 GU when we got stuck in a lake.
Yeah, I think your car would have been a little bit better in the water than mine.
Yeah, it's got a fair few mods. Like it looks fairly stock. Dad runs 31s on it on a 2.5-inch lift, so it looks weird.
There's nothing wrong with that.
All my cars have got 33s and 35s on them, so that's why it looks weird. So I've always wanted to nick it, chuck 35s on it, and go up for a burn, make a video on it, then show my dad me making the video.
This is what I can do.
No, just the fact of like you stole my car.
Yeah, I think the GU will have nothing really going on there for the main side of it because it will be Brooke's car, which is my partner, whoever's watching. So she'll be driving that around as a daily. So I'll probably just put some decent 32 all-terrains on, which is pretty much what they come out with the GUs and GQs. I think all the 31s or 32s, one of those style.
32s they came out on. 32s because they're technically allowed to go to 33s and nothing else. Yeah,
so I might consider that. Maybe some nice wheels, or rims, whatever. But I'm not sure yet.
Put Series 4. Put Series 4 aluminium ones, the alley ones. They look, they're chef's kiss.
They're in your car.
I know. I'm glad you said something. They're just the best rim. I love them. I'm going to put a set on the Paj. I've got a set of them for the crew, like my Hilux that I got. I would be slaughtered in the street if I ever put them on my Land Cruiser, though. So maybe not. I would like to. If there was no prejudice, I would love to. They're a really nice offset rim. They just really are. Yeah. Nice and wide.
I don't know what else needs to be done with the GU really. Just cosmetic stuff at the moment.
You doing any lights and comms and stuff like that on it?
Yeah, so pretty much the other side of my camera right now, I've got the GME RSX Connect with a 2.2 decibel whip, and then there's also a large Polaris head unit that's going to go on that.
High
some
country ready. Hell
yeah,
yeah.
GPS trackers and stuff, just to be on the safe side, and nothing really else. Like I was considering just putting one rear drawer in, just so we've got some kind of tools in the car that's stored away just in case. But
Hell yeah.
nothing else really, because like I said, Brooke's going to be driving it. I'm going to make it full grandma spec, so I'm trying to find a front sun visor. And then
What about some top end wool seat covers as well too? They're pretty.
I was thinking
They're
about
pretty.
getting. Are they called Razor? The girls from Red Dirt Diaries. They currently got like some competition going on with them.
The Razor seats or
Yeah, so like the
or
seat
the
covers.
Razor seat back covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Razor seat. Yeah, you can do that. Absolutely. They are super comfy if they're really put on properly. The best way to do it, you got to take them out and like tuck it in and do that weird stuff to make it nice and fit. You can. They are so good. I'm a pretty big fan of the old lambskins though.
That's what Dad said. Dad said for them, and I was like, nah, they got leather. It's got leather in it already. So realistically, I should just get them reupholstered. Yeah, it's full leather.
Are the leather seats gone or not? Not yet.
Not yet. They're on the way out, but nothing that can't be fixed.
Keep them leather. That'll be fine.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So the roadworthy's on Monday. See what gets knocked back on it. Obviously, I'll have to fix it pretty much ASAP because
any cracks or rips and holes in those seats?
No, they're pretty fucking good actually.
That's
nothing else.
Well, if they're past roadworthy, then fine.
There's the only things I've got to see a list here. Oh, like it's in front of me. It's like take out front lights in the bull bar because they don't work. They weren't never connected. Seat belts that have like dirt on them, so fucking had to clean them. Considering changing the wheels, I've got some spare, just 32 all-terrains, standard fucking GQ wheels and rims. Wiper blades, which I replaced just before. Clean the inside because it's a little bit dirty. Like just try and make it a little bit more tidier. And then rear tank out because obviously I'm not getting the tank stamped in date. What's happening, man?
What's going on, blokes?
So yeah, that's seriously it that I know of. There was no other little or major things that I could see. Like I said, I didn't really get under the car to have a good squeeze if there's like any bushes that are fucked. So I think that's when it goes up is when I'm may have my deciding moment of if it's fucked or not. But
you're gonna clean it Sunday?
Yeah, so I'll start spraying it down properly and cleaning it, whatever needs to be done, and then I'll use that lanolin spray you can get from Super Cheap Auto. It's meant for boats and stuff, and that stuff is so good. If you spray it on your diff, it looks like your diff's brand new.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'll just do that, and then see what he says, and hopefully, because that's his last week, obviously coming into Christmas time, I'll get that on the road from Brooke, and then we're doing a full swap. And now I'm waiting for suspension. That's coming from Queensland.
Still haven't got it.
Still haven't got it. It's been 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks. That's all right.
When's it supposed to be due?
This week, I think.
This week.
Yeah, this week.
Damn.
I'm not entirely sure what day, so
I know. Well, camping for the signature 4x4 weekend is next weekend. If you're up for Friday night, you should totally make it.
Yeah,
I'm literally going up. I'm literally going up after work Friday, and then getting in the car as soon as I wake up.
All right, we'll see how we go with time. Cause I was supposed to have a work breakup, and it's in the city all day on this Saturday. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, I can't do that. Like, I've got shit to do. I've got way too many things, or little things that need to be knocked off so I can get this car. Realistically, I want the car done in primer or ready for primer by Christmas.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 weeks. Not even that, 3 weeks. Yeah, so
can we bet if you're going to make it or not?
I'm trying.
Is that too mean?
It'll be like the old Jeeps, no doors, nothing. It'll be full gutted, just a seat, no interior. Yeah, doors will be off, ready for primer.
Super exciting. Where are you spraying it?
In the shed. So I'm gonna get like a heap of tarps and stuff. So pretty much like what Wisey did with his GU, he made like a makeshift booth. Been chatting to some friends and stuff that have been telling me what you could sort of do. One person said like you do like a booth, or like get like the biggest
The
gazebos you
light
get,
stazzer.
and you get thermo fans, and you put them down the bottom of like where you're spraying, and you have like it's like a cloth or something. So what happens is when you're spraying, the thermo fans suck it through and suck it back out, so it goes straight outside.
Yeah,
So that's what I might try and do. I might even jib someone on the roof, so it's spraying it. Like when I'm spraying, it goes out the roof pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So that too, so it'll be somewhere out here in the shed somewhere, or either underneath the carport. I'm not sure yet. I'll just have to figure out where everything can go.
Going for the shop look in the backyard finish kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
hopefully I can get it done. Now the bonnet's all in a position. I'll probably put the bonnet on this weekend and have a good squiz and see what it looks like on the car. That's, where I'm at, really. Yeah,
that'll be pretty dope to see that bonnet finally on that
on the car.
Oh,
yeah,
that'll be so good.
The deciding moment if I want to continue with that bloody colour.
What do you mean? You're not 100% sold on the colour at this stage,
really.
right? At this stage, you're pretty like sold on it, right?
I don't know. It looks too dark. It still looks too dark, but I still think it's because it sits
down
in the
aisle,
shed.
bro. Be like, if you know the reason of these two people, they should not be wed.
Pretty much. So I gotta work out if it's the right colour, whatever else. So I've got all the primers and stuff. That's all sitting there waiting. All the bog or filler, whatever you want to call it, and then it's just the base coat that needs to be put on, right? Or whatever I go with.
Ooh, you're cutting it fine, boy. I love it.
I know.
I'm so excited to see it. Holler if you need any help with any sanding and stuff like that, because
sweet.
Love to come down.
It might be one of those things where I might just do like a day thing and everyone gets a door each. You get your own sander and just pretty much sand it all the way back to metal. Or
you are going back to bare metal.
Gonna have to, yeah. The car was sprayed before I bought it, and when I sprayed it with that plastic bullshit, I sprayed it down on a patch like this big just to see what it will come out like. And as I peeled it back, it literally was like flakes. It peeled the whole door off. I was like, what the hell? So what they'd done is they primed it and not obviously sprayed right away, and it fucked the paint, and what it done is left a layer of whatever film or crap or whatever it was, and as I ripped the plastic off, it ripped the whole door off and then went back to primer.
Yeah, okay.
So whoever did it previously did an absolute shit job, so I've got to try and get it all the way back to bare metal. Yeah.
You've got a fun job then. Oh, well, we've got a fun job if I'm invited.
yeah. Well, we all do, yeah. Hopefully I can get it done. Otherwise, I'll paint strip it. It's the only other thing I can really think of.
Yeah, and that'd be just annoying because it's just expensive and really hard to do it properly. Making it nice and easy.
Yeah.
Dizzy, my man, what's going on?
Have a look at this
guy. Have you seen this bloke's weapon?
No, I haven't.
I see if he wants to jump in and say hi. He has got. I'll let him explain it. Like he's got this sickest faux Popo car. It's so good. Tap on him and just have a look.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can just tap on him, and he's basically got this like imitation divvy van.
That's fucking sick.
It's pretty cool.
What else is happening this weekend anyway?
This weekend?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Getting mostly just some editing done for 2023 as well too.
Yeah.
Doing a little bit of filming for 2023 as well. Yeah. Maybe a day trip. Okay. I'm trying to put together a little thing. Spoilers. It's going to be like it's like a rig rundown kind of style thing, but not rig rundown at all.
Yeah.
Man, I had it on the edge of my tongue this morning. Sending it sessions. Literally just sessions of just running through, like, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 people and then just and then just basically doing a video like living 4x4 style, but a lot more interview style. Run through a few different people as well too. That'll be real cool.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good, I think.
So it's like at this moment, I'm going to put together a video with the signature 4x4 team, most of their admin groups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And go from there. So I think there's about, they're trying to get 4 of them. So it'll be 4 of them and me. I mean, that's 5 cars. You do 2 hills. That's 10 scenes, plus a few little interview questions as well too from them all. And that'll be awesome.
Yeah, sweet.
Hopefully I can get a little thing going that it's like different people every time. Maybe some people will come back and recurring. It's not too hard, not too easy at the same time. Different kind of vehicles. That'll make it real fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I talking about stuff like that, I reached out to some guys and girls that are on the TikTok talks, trying to tee up some rig rundowns, some stranger editions.
Ooh.
So if I can tee it up, someone I'm friends with said that he might get, who was it? Bendix and Ryko on board as a sponsor. So that'd be pretty cool.
Bendix and Ryko. Yeah, okay.
So
that'd be real cool, like, to get them on board.
So yeah, I'm just waiting on his end to see what he can do, because he's the one that knows him.
Yeah.
And then whatever from there, really, if it continues on. But I will continue trying to find random people. There was one today, I dropped some stickers on someone's car and they messaged me straight away. I was like, oh, was that you? Thanks for the stickers. I was like, no, no stress. I was unlucky I didn't catch that because I wanted to do a quick rig rundown. They're like, oh, what's that? And I sent them the TikToks across and I'm like, oh, damn it. But never mind.
That's cool. And that's what you got to get into the fact of, like, getting into the habit of doing.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, just trying to get into the habit of approaching people. I've always wanted to do a video outside of the Moe Macca's just before the Thompson Dam, and just like basically just stand out the front with a microphone and talk to people about their four-wheel drives as they head up the hill. You can sit there for like 20 minutes and you see some of the most sickest rigs as they head up the Thompson Dam, because it's like the major point that everyone from Melbourne comes up and past that way. So yeah, so funny.
That'd be sick. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, and there's just like just interviews on the ground, reporter in the field, Thomas Freeman reporting.
That'd be sick. Actually, talking about fucking mics and stuff, I need to try and really consider getting this DJI mic for those situations.
Yes,
rundowns, whatever.
I have already asked my little bro if he can get a set of Rhodes, but if your heart's set on the divs, but they're very hard to get.
I know. They're fucking so expensive as well. So I don't know what I could do. I've got some things I could probably fuck off and sell. So might have to just come down to that and prioritize what I need the most.
What do you got? What are you selling? What are you selling?
No, I got a BMX, and then there's some like wheels and tires and stuff that are sitting around, and some skateboards and shit.
Got any Series 4 GU rims? I
actually did, but I sold them on.
Yeah. What are you doing to me, bro? It's like...
This is well before you and I actually knew each other. So
that's fair. I had a stack of them
really?
a while back, and I just ended up, because I sold one with a set of wheels, and then another I just sold them on because I just rotated through.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have sold them. I should have pulled them off, and then you just thrown them in the back.
Yeah, shit.
And just sold the tires. I got a fair good price for them, but they're just getting harder and harder to find at a reasonable price.
Yeah,
because they are just an alley, but they're just a popular aluminium rim to buy.
Talking about wheels, there was a set of wheels in around the corner from mine that I was thinking about buying. It's just a stock G Euro Steelies. And they had pretty good, decent tread on it. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. That'd be good for a roadworthy. So I was like, oh, fuck it.
Thank you for the figure hearts, Kelly Rose. Thank you very much.
So I was thinking just getting them and then spraying them black, and then obviously once I get for the roadworthy and just pull them back off and then fucking off again.
Kel, I'm still waiting for your video from you and Chanel for your end of year video. If you want to send it through, that'd be great. That'd be great. Thank you.
How many people have you got so far?
I can count.
What you got on
I'm
your
gonna
phone?
look now. Yeah,
What are you on?
I've got I'm about 8 or 9 at this stage.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So they're just slowly coming through.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
And I'm not really reminding that people that much. So if they miss out, they miss out. Yeah. So I'll need yours as well too, because I thought I was going to catch up with you, and we were going to do that dinner, and that was going to be like one of the bits in it.
Yeah.
So I'll need one from you as well too.
Yeah. I will. I'll have to try and get in front of the cars or something when I get the chance.
That's good. Just record it after we're done.
If it's still not dark,
Low
it's
effort.
not dark outside.
Low effort. Just low effort, man. I'm not worried about it that much. Your face is the moneymaker, not your cars. Sorry, buddy.
Don't know about that, but anyway.
You are a bigger personality than your vehicle.
I just like to talk these ones, like talking absolute smack.
Pretty much. Oh, these are. What is the next trip planned with this bloke? What are we doing? I did have a one that was put aside that we've got to. The public holiday in March, the long weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You, Kim, and I, and the team. I reckon we've got to head up the hill.
Yeah, excuse me. I think that's a good idea. There was some things I think we were planning on doing coming into 2023. One of them I really would love to try and do would be Haunted Stream. That 52
I've
river
seen
crossing.
so many people talk about it this year.
Yep, I think it's gone on the cards. Haunted Stream this year or next year. I mean, coming into next year. I'm not sure when. Obviously, I don't want to be going in the wet season. Fuck that. But
they close it down for the wet season as well too, so you don't have long.
Mm-hmm.
It's a seasonal track, so
so it might be one of those ones where we might be
maybe
choosing that for March.
That will be the track that we'll be doing. That's in the national park, isn't it? Though.
I think it jumps in and out. If I recall.
So we won't.
No, so
bring our dogs.
If I was to go,
bring our dogs. We won't bring our dogs.
If I was to go, I'll just go by myself anyway. So one less problems. Two less problems to worry about.
Two less problems. Well, Rachel's definitely not coming on any of my trips at this stage, so.
But as for the question, that's probably the only thing we've got pretty much going on.
Yep, that's fair. And it is a fairly long, elongated track as well too. It's definitely not one that's overnight. It'll take a few hours to get there for all of it, and then from there do the track itself, and then obviously getting home.
Yeah, I think. If you saw
Chanel, send it through Friday, please. Yes, please.
If you saw my live chat with Jay, him and I were talking about it. He did it in one of his cars, and he was like, it was the best track he ever did. So considering definitely doing it.
We were. That's where I had to bring it up as well too, because he did that with his 60 series.
Yeah,
I really would like him to do an extended video on just his experience on that, because that was really cool the way you pitched that as well. It was such a great idea. Really, really keen to hear his story on that, especially about his old school car as well too. That was something else.
It was sort of interesting. It was sort of interesting to see like his progression into full driving, what he was currently doing now, and what he wants to do in the future. What's happening, man? So that's something. It was sort of good to see another insight of someone else that's doing very similar stuff.
Yeah, like he's massive on YouTube comparatively to us. I mean, what is he on? Like 2K, but he started years ago with that build as well too. So he's now building his audience on TikTok as well too.
He is slowly with that little challenge, full drive challenge he's got.
Oh man, I have been trolling him left, right, and center. I've been like, his first video was 80 series versus the Pajero.
Yeah.
And I'm literally like chiming in, I'm like, I was the first foremost expert on 80 series and Pajeros. Yeah. I can tell you right now, and the way he had it set up, that likes were for Pajero, comments were for 80 series. So that was how you voted.
Good time.
And it was rigged. Rigged.
Yeah, he got you good there. I think he did say there's a full redemption coming up soon, so the
I
losers will
know.
go into like a redemption mode. So
Every single video that I see is literally justice for the 80.
yeah,
And
so
he's like, it's coming. It's coming. I
it'll be
promise.
interesting. It'll be so interesting to see what happens in the end because like obviously he's sort of getting to the end of the list now, and they're all going
He's
to the
halfway
next
through.
round. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's got to get to next round. So the preliminaries. And then, series, like the last finals. And then obviously the GF. So it's got to be. Well, it's just who can get the more clicks. It's basically who's going to get the more clicks. It's going to be a Toyota guaranteed.
It's gonna.
It's just, unfortunately, too many Nissans have already dropped out at this stage because they were put up against, just unfair. It's like the good Nissans dropped out really early, so it was just sucky. And there was Toyota had a free run of just battling it off against IFS Utes. I think I was just like, oh man, this is brutal. This is the killing season. What was it? The Triton versus 79 series. Like, I can't remember which one it was. It was like one of Toyota's.
Yeah, I think it was 75 series. I think it was. It was going to Triton's going against. Like that was pretty obvious. That was going to which way.
That's not fair. It's like it's just stop. He's already dead. So that's something we got to do. Just do a little trip overnight, a little bit longer, going to those places that you can't really get access to in the winter.
You know what's going to happen as well?
Yeah, go on.
You're going to have to cook, and I'm going to film you cook.
Absolutely. I will absolutely cook for people that go out on trips with me as well too. Yeah.
Because I want to see you actually enjoying cooking with some people around you.
I'm actually pretty devious because I do most of my cooking before I leave.
Oh, no, that's cheating, man. That's not camping.
It's called prep. I'm allowed to have prep time as a chef. You just can't go cook a gourmet meal, chef. I am allowed to have prep time. So therefore, the 14-hour slow roasted pulled pork is going to be done before we go.
Yeah. Well, that's something. So, I'll leave that one to your capable hands. I think you can definitely go along with that one first off.
Absolutely.
But as for like something random that you could probably throw together pretty quickly, I want to see you try and cook something pretty cool.
Well, I can do what they call the old Shauno slop special.
Everything goes in.
Everything goes in, the one pot wonder. That is always good, and then destroy it with chili. Like, do you hate yourself? Do you hate yourself?
Yeah,
no. That's always fun to do that. Like, I've always thought about doing that, and then at the end of it, just pouring it in the fucking bin, because that's what you do with a Sean Whale recipe. So that would be. It's just always that you see when those recipes when you're making, like, if you're cooking with this is the first step, and then it's just throw it in the bin.
Talking about chats and stuff.
Yeah,
I've got another chat coming up next week with Bella and Matthew.
Hear me out, guys. My best camp treat is a cob loaf. Absolutely, bring out the cob loaf. Yes. Bring out the cob loaf. Everyone loves a cob loaf. That's so good. That is awesome. So what are we doing with Belle and Maddie?
Yeah, they are on the 16th. I think that's next Friday. That will be my last one for the year. And then obviously going into 2023, I've got some others lined up that are real keen to jump on board, and maybe some others that I've been chatting to that might jump back on board. So gonna be good. There's some cool people, old faces that I've had to chat to. We're going to see how they've been going and what's been going on with them.
Ooh. Spoilers. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm super keen because you've chatted to some hella people that have been up there as well too.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I've been doing this for 2 years now?
Really? That's been that long? It's
been that long, yep. So weird. So
wow.
If if I can start landing some newer people and obviously bringing back some older people that have been on before, that'd be pretty cool.
Just cycle them through, honestly. Yeah.
So that's 2023 is going to be a big, monstrous task for me, but I think
Hell yeah. Yeah, ending in the Melbourne 4x4 show.
Hey, let's see what happens, yeah?
Keen for that. Keen for that. I'm going to try and see if I can get Marley down there for that as well, too. That'd be pretty cool.
Sick. Because Marley was calling me out about me having a drink. So he's like,
that was so funny. That was so funny. That man's a machine. Like, that man's a machine. Like, that man's a machine. I would love to one day have a drink with that boy. Literally, we were on the last podcast we recorded with the Off-Road on Air podcast. I was like, "Hey, Marley, how you doing?" And he just cuts to him, and he's just smashing this bottle. He doesn't hear me say anything, but he makes just enough noise for the camera to switch to him, and he's just in full view, just like fucking just chugging this beer. I'll have to see if I can find the clip and post it up. Such a good clip. Such a good clip. I think he's coming in June.
Okay. All
right. Rumor has it that he's going to be trying to plan something in June. He really wants to see snow. Whether he brings old Rubes down or not, I don't know.
No, I don't think he will because he said it's too expensive for fuel.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I just said come down and I'll throw him the keys to the 80. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's like he'll be at home anyway.
What's that?
He said he'll probably feel at home anyway if you did throw him the keys.
Absolutely, and it's not like I'll be able to use it at that time.
Here's one that's like Cord 45 on a control chassis.
Say again?
Coiled 45.
Oh, okay. You read the idea of... Ooh.
If you can get it done, then do it.
Yeah. Isn't the Sidetrack boys doing that? No, they're doing the other way. They're doing it on a GQ chassis.
It is, yeah. I think it's a GU.
I thought it was a GQ. I mean, he might be doing it on a GQ chassis. I mean, GU chassis. Is he done with it? I don't know. He's been doing it for a while.
Because they're doing some section cuts to match the chassis.
Yeah.
So they're doing there's been a heap of modifications that they've been doing. I've been watching.
And they're getting so busy. Like they're out doing stuff with Ronnie Dahl now. Like they've literally, they're top end. They've made it. Like if you're doing stuff with Ronnie Dahl.
Yeah,
like,
I think keeps himself.
Done.
Yeah. I spoke to a couple of people, and he likes to keep his inner circle kind of thing happening. Yeah.
Who's that? The old Ronnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. They molded well with him as well when obviously they did a fair bit of Sidetrack stuff. He's around that same age as well too.
Yeah,
I mean, they're a little bit older than us, and they're just, I don't know, well switched on boys with their camera work as well too. Like, honestly, I will say it over and over. Sidetrack is probably the best camera work you'll probably see on YouTube 4x4. Easy.
Yeah, I really like that stuff. Those boys are.
I love their drone work. I love their drone work. I will watch their videos on repeat over and over and over, especially the ones in the high country.
Yeah,
I do love those as well too. They've captured the romantic attachment that I have to the high country in like a few videos. I'm really hoping they'll one day come back across. We can actually catch up.
Talking about drones, I might sell mine and buy a new one. I've got two.
Ooh, what do you got?
I've got a Maverick Mini 2 and a Maverick Pro. I've got two, so one small one. So the small one you don't need a license for because it comes under the 279 grams. And then obviously a bigger one is the first Maverick Pro that came out. That's what I do for work anyway, so I wouldn't mind buying a newer one. I'll probably use it for work.
Do you need it for work? Need for work?
No, so work has actually bought me the brand new Mini 3 So that's pretty much sitting in my car all the time for work, and
Yep.
I'm just doing promotional videos and stuff like that for them.
How do you go editing drone footage? Because I hate it, or at least I've never done it, and I'm like, I would dread it, like scouring through drone footage for that 5 or 10 second shot.
Yeah, it is pretty easy if you're doing it for YouTube. Most of the time is when you're flying it, you're already thinking of what needs to be captured. So the image that you've captured is pretty much going to be like dumped wherever you need it. And I say the new Mini 3 or whatever it is, they have portrait mode. That's the only suggestion if you were to consider buying it is meant for this, what we're doing now, TikTok, Instagram. They're meant for Reels, social media kind of platform, so you're viewing on your phone. But the other two I've figured out a way of how to do it in Premiere Pro, and it's pretty easy. Just drop them across.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I have to consider selling those two because I do want to buy a new one.
I've never had the desire to buy one, and it's one of those I've never been tried to like. There's a few people who've tried to get me to do it.
Yeah.
It would drastically change my video style, and I don't know if I'm ready for it, and I don't know if I want to as well.
They're easy to fly. They're so easy to fly. I'm being serious.
I'd be terrified of crashing it.
No.
I'd be terrified of crashing it.
They've got all safety features in them now. Obviously, the older style stuff they don't, but most of the time you're already looking at what you're flying into or where you're flying above or to. And you know the capability of the drone, and they're really easy to fly. Really easy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll lend you one of mine. You can have a test before I sell them on.
Nope. and risk breaking one? Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's fair. Because
absolutely not.
I was going to get Brooke to start using them, and I was like, nah.
A lot of the places where I would like to put a drone up, it's just far too windy, and it's just like, oh, I'd love to put the drone out, and you put it down, and just take a gust of wind.
My biggest one. The biggest one I've got, you can definitely fly in the wind. The Maverick Mini, definitely not. Or fly away. It's like throwing a piece of paper in the air and go, woo, see ya.
Yeah.
I've done that before. But
it's 24/7 recovery. We crashed our Maverick Pro. Our work is so fluid, doesn't allow much time to get airborne to capture. Yeah, that would be rough.
If you like, I currently do videography and photography. I'm doing a small business in that.
We could
come out and help you out there. Yeah,
we could go with him. We would have to wait by the phone for a call at like 2 a.m. But he goes out a fair bit at night, I reckon.
Yeah, I know.
That would be absolutely cool.
Yeah,
I'd love
cool.
to go out as well too.
So, like, for me, I've got a camera gear set up that's pretty much comes with me, and I normally throw cameras to other people, but for the drone stuff, that's what I do for work. I do promotional videos, and obviously we do land surveying as well, which is why we had the drones in the first place. If that's something you want to try and capture and you don't get the chance, and obviously you're currently working at that point of time, we're happy to come out. Like, we're not too far away.
Busy doing professional stuff.
And we can just capture what's happening, and then if you want whatever, we can just swing it to you.
That'd be real cool. That'd be real cool. I'd love to do that.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. So, what's your plans for the old Sum Dogs? Summer. What's your plan for the summer? We are little land surveyors. Yeah, I bet you do.
I wouldn't put it past them right now. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right now,
Keegan, welcome to the party. Yeah. So what's the plan for summer?
My summer right now is flick you. This nugget of a car. That's my summer. We're not going away. We're not doing any trips. If we are to do any trips, it'll be a day trip. I'll be taking the jet ski out. What's happening, dude? Hurry up and get that fucking suspension in your car.
Boys!
But yeah, nothing ever happening. Yeah, never heard of it. Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Exactly.
Right now.
How you doing? Welcome to the party, buddy. For all those people jumping in, Love some
What's
likes.
happening?
Thank you very much for the likes. Cheers. Thanks for the likes.
So
Nothing
major. What about yourself? Are you going away? Are you going to feel like you're going to need to get away for a day?
I don't know yet. I would like to. Everything's up in the air at the moment, so I'm just doing a lot of this, finding out what's going on. I'm always the last to know. I think there will be a Dargo trip either Christmas or New Year's.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anything else? I've got obviously the signature 4x4 weekend next weekend. That'll almost bring it up to Chrissy as well too. So
well, 3 weeks.
Yeah. So Orton's for you, my friend. Oh yes, I will absolutely flag you down if I see you up there at that time to give you a wave and give it whatever you're towing back that's in a crumpled heap a good salute if they fail on Orton's this summer. Oh, that's one of the infamous at the back of Dargo. That one claims a fair bit. That one's rough.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
In a 4-wheel drive action video, they went down it, and they only showed one car going down. I think they must have taken the chicken track around. And I can't remember who it was, and they were shitting their pants the whole time. They didn't go up it; they went down it. And yeah,
How hard are we talking? Is it like just fully muddy?
No, it's like steep.
Is it like rocks?
High country, steep, shaly rock.
As in winch conditions all the way up, or?
Yeah. I've only seen one do it really, really well. He's got a comp DQ. He's basically comp spec that he basically just went up it, and he did say he enjoyed it and had a bit of fun. And he's one of those ones that does like those crazy hardcore stuff. So
rolled over the end.
I remember that one. The last one we did there had rolled over and was facing up the hill when he came to get him. I'm almost certain, I'm pretty sure I was in Dargo that weekend and we saw it because he basically had all the windows smashed out. Yeah.
He was going downhill. How?
Yeah.
Like, what? He just jump out?
Whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop. And then Kiddo, bro, it's actually a wild track. You're better off trying to drive it than winch it, though. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's an infamous track. If you've got the time after we're done here to do a little bit of Googling, there are half a dozen videos.
Yeah.
No one shows off doing it well, and it is just a nightmare track. I one day hope to ever be there, and I've never done it. It's rough. Kiddo, my man. This man's got
Mogwood Walker, I've only seen one. I've only seen one come out, and like that was down. They were going down Fulton's, and that was when it was really, really shit. Fulton's track, and it was so funny to watch it just literally walk down, and then we saw a Hilux roll up, and the boys were like smacking their heads on the roof. And it was funny.
96 Lock Love. I'd love to rate your Lux. Yeah, that's crazy. Epic. I do like seeing hardcore crazy stuff like that, especially when a mod comes in to have to save you as well too.
Well, maybe we might have to do, like I said, but you and I have been talking about doing some kind of an event coming up in the next coming months. We want to try and do this thing where we get some content creators and some people around who are in the 4-wheel drive scene that want to, create some kind of event. Yeah. And obviously try and raise funds for either mental health or something like that. And get. Has Kieran seen it? No, I haven't seen a DMX. Try and get some kind of cool thing happening. So we were considering Bunyip because it's like local and everyone sort of gets down there.
Bunyip or Labatouche. Yeah. Basically, the Longwarry servo would be a great meeting point. And Labatouche has got some nice little places that are really, really good to access. I mean, you could drive a 2-wheel drive vehicle into the bottom of Robert fleet line of the fire line,
Yeah.
and literally walk up and watch half of the action on that bit there.
Yeah, so they could have
That'd
marquees
be
and like
pretty
food going down before the track. So obviously,
Yeah,
you'd have people set up with booths or whatever's being sold, and then people can continue on. That'd be pretty cool.
Bullock Link is also a good one. Yes, good one, Ben. Yeah, it is a really good one as well too. A lot of those, there's like 3 or 4 different tracks in that Labatouche area that are really close, and then they're just really, really nice and easy to get content on because you can basically park at the bottom of the track and walk 50, 100 meters up to the hardest bit.
Yeah, all right then.
Which means you can have a massive population there as well too.
Yeah, we're not sure. Right now it's just talks. We're trying to get people on board who want to be a part of it.
Drumming them up.
Yeah. It'll be in 2023. That's what we're probably hoping. We did.
Yep.
Tom and I went to one. I was the videographer for the day. And it was on the other side of the city, and that was really good. Gentle Annie. Oh, yes. That's a good track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a...
yes, in the wet.
I've walked a little bit of it. I've never driven it.
Yeah, I've driven it. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I do need a New South... You are right, kiddo. I've got to plan a New South Wales trip. That would be absolutely dope to get up there. Absolutely. And it would be a lot easier to get to than Queensland. Absolutely. I could literally do a pop up there and come back in like a long weekend. That'd be real cool.
Yeah. I think, we're not sure yet. Like, for me, I'm currently building a patrol, so I won't have much time for myself coming into the Christmas time because I'll be pretty much diving hard into that. Give myself 6 months to try and get it done, and the car will be hopefully done by when the Tats Fink Desert race is on. I'll be driving that all the way out there. And then it might be sometime after that, so May, April time. But we might consider a little bit closer to the start of the year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that March, April is probably going to be your best bet. April's not too bad. There's a fair few of the old public holidays for us Victorians down here in that time. I don't know how the other states are looking, so it doesn't really matter though, as long as it's in Vic. Christmas is out for me. Yeah, Christmas is one of those ones that, like, I've got this mates group that does a Christmas trip, and they always put it on either the second last or the third last weekend of December. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, they're like taking like 5-6 days off all in a row, taking basically a whole week. I'm like, I can't go to that. Why would you do that? Like, every year.
I know, that's the thing. So, like, for me right now, as a surveyor, like what I do for surveying stuff, we've just lost
Max would be keen. Max would be keen.
Yeah. Seasons are changing. Welcome. Yeah, I know. It's
pretty...
It is very weird for Melbourne as well. It's like today, it was fucking hot at the start, and then it's freezing cold, and literally it was raining 2 seconds ago. Like, I don't understand what's going on. We're in currently
raining where you are. It's going to hit us about 9 o'clock tonight. I think that's where the rain's moving. So it's moving slowly, but it's going to be there. Tom, you wait until you see this trip. You'll be surprised where my 80's going. I bet. I love watching your shit, man. It's awesome. It's like he's an absolute menace on the tracks. So good.
You might have to trailer it, dude. Get that trailer happening and bring it down. Like,
which one?
We got 96 Lock Lux. Instead of back together.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's going on with this weather, man. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Do you reckon you'll ever do a trip with the GU and the GQ trailer?
I think I don't think I'd have them swapped over, as in GU GQ. I think it always
as in like because you've obviously got the GQ trailer ready to go for like things. So you just whenever you're ready, and the GU's on the road, you could just take the trailer. That'd look pretty cool.
I would, but I think I want to try and there's some things I want to try and do to the trailer. It's too tall for one. I want to do like a rooftop and bring it down, and I want to extend it a little bit longer. There's a couple of sneaky little things I want to put in there. But if I was to take the trailer anywhere, the GQ would have to tow it, definitely. And then the GU would either be towing the ski or something else. Because, like, obviously, the trailer is a base camp. So we'll probably stay
That'd
for a
be
couple
that'd
days.
be a really cool video that we could just do like a massive convoy video. Me and our partners, basically, 4 vehicles, just in a convoy line. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It's
Yeah.
like dragging a Smurf out.
It's like what?
It's like dragging a Smurf out. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah.
Brilliant. I love it. Yeah. So it's starting to quiet down. Still got heaps of videos to come up on my YouTube, but they're not happening until next year. So how's your build series coming along? Like, do you know what episodes you're going to be doing in what order and how many of them?
To be honest, it's just jumbled at the moment.
Yeah.
I need to do an overview of like the products I use for the cut and polish because like I have no idea what I was doing to cut and polish there. So that is behind me. I was just looking at it then. I've got my engineering back for my shed, so that might be going up at the same time. Once the suspension comes in, I will really consider pulling everything out, diffs out, all that kind of bullshit, have a hover car for a while.
Hell yes.
And then I'm really considering going to Harrop and getting front and rear lockers, which is, I think, needed because of the people that come with me. I need to have a capable car if I'm going first most of the time, so I don't have to call Edge 24/7 recovery out.
Brilliant.
Look, it was supposed to be every third week or second week, but this week it's my midweek, so the video will come out for next week for the 16th. That's pretty much like why I chose the products I use for cut and polish. Matrix, yes, fuck yeah, thanks, man.
I have thought of a good bumper sticker that I would like to use, Ben, for Edge 24/7 recovery. It's Edge 24/7 recovery is my co-pilot.
Rolling out.
It's brilliant. Love it, Matrix. Brilliant.
I think I might stop for this year on the 16th. I might just talk about whatever's going in 2023. And then it'll be back into Jan sometime. And it'll be like every second week. So I'll be flat out with the car till it's in colour and everything's sort of wide and ready to go and turn key and hopefully back out again with, like I said to everyone else, it's literally, I don't know where the drawing is. There's a drawing somewhere. Of getting it off the paper.
I did see a video of it. I did see a video of it recently as well too.
Yeah,
starting to come together.
Yeah, off the paper into real life. That's the desire I've always wanted. So yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive year. It's already been a massive year. Like I can't believe the amount of people I have met and talked to just because of this TikTok. This little crappy little app that you show 7 to 15 seconds of most of the time it's some crazy chick dancing, doing a weird dance, and the amount of friends I've made from this app that supposedly that's what it's for is incredible.
I think 2023 is going to be a crazy year for myself as well. I think if I can try and crack 1,000 followers on the tubes, and then I don't know 2,000 on Insta. I don't know if that's realistic or not. I'll consider starting like a merch brand. Fucking bullshit. I don't want to do that, but I'm not wearing it at the moment. I'm normally wearing my own T-shirt, and yeah, you've got one of my logos on one of your beanies, and maybe
I got some bad news about that beanie.
Oh no! Don't tell me you lost it.
Nah, it's the dog got it.
Hell no!
I've got another beanie. I might need another rocket ship the next time I see you.
I've got this one. Have you seen these?
Oh, maybe I'll put one of them on.
And the trailer.
Maybe I'll put one of them on.
Yeah, new patch.
I reckon that'd be better on like something like on my jacket or something like that, just like on the patch there. That'd be cool. This is just a basic black jacket. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really sorry. The dog got it, and it turned it into a neck warmer. Basically, I could pull it through all the way. So I was a little bit upset about that. And the logo wasn't on it. So it had been. Don't know. I have 5 pairs, not even pairs. They're just like 5 sets of odd socks. The dogs just steal everything. It's real bad.
Yes, dog did eat your homework. It's
Dog ate my homework. Yeah, did not do well. So yeah, that's why I was like, I was nervous as has because I had the beanie. I thought the dog got it. So
I've
dog's got.
got a question for everyone that's currently watching it and yourself, Tom.
Yeah.
For the live chats that I do, who do you think I should try and get on for the next one coming up? Next couple coming up. I've got a list so far, but
Got a list.
someone you think you might want to listen to. Have a chat. Have a listen to what they have to say. It's a hard one because, like, now I'll put you on a spot, and everyone's probably thinking, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I talking about?
I would like to see. Have you spoken to Tyler before? Tyler Thompson?
I have spoken to Tyler.
I know you have spoken. I was wondering if you had or not.
23. Yep.
Yeah.
He's on. He's coming in.
Dude, if you could totally get one of the Live and 4x4 boys, that'd be cool. Because surely one of those boys.
Oh, fuck it. The old Dan Andrews.
Brilliant. 10 points. 10 points. That's hilarious. That would be real cool to get Adam or Sam. I reckon Sam would be totally up for it because he's so busy promoting his other second channel. He would probably do that. And it'd be a great opportunity to as well, too. I was devastated when I found out their channel split. But at the same time, at least they're both still doing it. And a little bit of doing Live in 4x4 as well, too. I think Adam's just far too busy with whatever the car company he's doing them with, and Sam obviously just wants to and Sam just wants to keep doing the touring videos, which they both want to both basic because even Adam's got his channel that he does his own little trips for it, but they're more in the vlog style where he's basically, hey, I'm going to a place, and he doesn't really do filming much of his car, like.
Yeah. There's a guy that I started following. His name's Rex, and he's got a Falcon that they're going to keep a event this Friday, and he's just put a GQ, and he does very similar stuff. He's called it the Vlogmas. It's every day he's posting a vlog series of him doing something with the car till Christmas time. I don't know how the hell he's doing it. Yeah, and he's got a really good following as well. So it might not just have to be about forward driving. It could be like a range of different people.
Great little micro series for you as well too. Just find something, anything, and just do 12 days of Christmas of. I'm going to try and repost or re-edit or do something with the 12 days of Christmas on the 12 trends for the TikTok. So,
what were they? One of them was like wheels.
One of them was what's it called? Yeah, wheels. Another one was the first one was what's it called? Picasso. I like it, love it. Like that one was one. Corn. Chrissy Wake Up was fucking everywhere on this bloody app as well too. There's a few of them. Like you could just pick one of the top trends as well too, and then just do a thing. Like there was a lot of trends that I didn't miss out on. I don't like jumping on those massive ones because there's no way to bring it into full drives unless it really melds with whatever the style of trend that it is.
Yeah.
Because that'd be really cool to do an It's Corn video on the 7th day of Christmas. Because I think that was an August or an October video.
Locked Lux. I'll get the words out. I've had both those girls on, Bridget and Bree. I spoke to Bree yesterday. Was it yesterday? Had a quick phone chat with her. She's keen for 2023. She said so she's up for another chat to recap what's going on. She said she's been pretty busy. Some crazy stuff going into 2023. So they've got a couple of more videos to wind up and then they're done for the year. So yeah, if you go across my Instagram, I do the live chats on that more than this. I'm not really on here. I know Tom loves to be on the TikTok talks. I'm not really heavy into it, but Tom's smashing it. So
I just went past 14K.
Did ya? Fuck yeah! How
literally, as I said it to you last night, it went past 14K. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's the last 2K followers has been the hardest out of the whole bit because it just started to real slow down for me. My heyday year was last year, so yeah. Oh well, I'll keep driving on. But YouTube is growing 2 or 3 followers every video that I'm posting.
That's good,
and that's per week. So based on that, 2 or 3, that means I could get another 300 or 400, hopefully, by the end of next year. I could double my YouTube by next year.
I haven't really looked into mine yet. I know mine's at 580, which is a lot more than 3 something on the last one.
That's incredible. So you're killing it.
Slowly growing there, but
take me with you to the top.
I will. Yeah, Tom, I saw that
with you.
Yeah, Locks, I saw that there. We're getting our best traction on Facebook.
We seem to get our best. Yeah, because that mainstream style videos that you're putting out, Ben, on Facebook as well too. They just get shared everywhere across those full drive pages. That look at this idiot. Look, he thought he could make it, and then big boy Unimog has to come and save the day.
Also, there's that one I did of my friend's Hilux. It was like, it says something about like he's not he's a trusty Hilux, and in the end he gets stuck, and then that's been viewed like nearly 50,000 times. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I mean. 13 something. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I think Facebook has a different space because obviously we have the older generation that are still on Facebook, and then there's people that in our age group that don't want to go on TikTok. So sometimes it's good to try and drag it across.
If you can somehow isolate some really good viral conditions that do really well on TikTok and bring that across to Facebook, you can have a massive million-viewed video on Facebook. Yeah, it's just in that right conditions that it can just absolutely thrive.
Fuck, I need something.
Never been stuck. 35s and lockers for the win. Next minute.
R.I.P. Diff.
Touch wood, buddy. Touch wood.
The old snapping of the CBs.
Yep. When something's got to give, something's got to give. Yeah. Speaking of old give, how's the puppy going?
My rat dog.
Yeah, your rat dog.
No, he's good. He was following me around before. Someone asked me about how I bought the GU for $750, and he was beside me the whole time because he loves the shiny shit coming off my phone. So he was in my face, trying to nip me because there was the reflection off my phone. So he's good, man.
Love it. There's mine. That's mine.
Papa's asleep.
Just nice and chill. Well, how old's yours?
He is one and a bit old, like couple months old.
This one's 2 and a bit, so she's starting to grow out of those crazy puppy behaviours.
Still the same.
Finally.
Finally. I'll leave him outside while I'm doing stuff like this. He'll be running around in circles.
I'm not a big fan of puppies. Not a big fan at all. Like, I do not have the patience for the amount of clothing and socks that don't go missing, and they're slowly starting to. Yeah,
I was lucky. Didn't want to touch any of my socks or clothes or anything, which has been really, really good. The only thing he used to steal was like, we had like a blanket, and he liked to steal that and run outside.
Yeah, with everything. Everything used to be dragged through the dog door. We've got like a video that's like one of them like tried to drag a doona, like a full doona through the dog door and just blocked it up. And then one got stuck inside, one got stuck outside. And they're just going mental. They're just going mental because they can't find each other. So hilarious. Yeah.
I got a question for you. What videos do you want to do more of for coming into 2023? What things, the style do you want to try and do?
Trip videos. Hey? Trip videos. This was a massively light year aside from my massive 3-week trip that I did. This was a massively light year for trips. Winter was it was just tough to find people to go with, and I ended up just a lot of the trips that I did were solo because no one wanted to go with me. And I it's not that I don't like doing them. It's just when you get to the end of the day and the sun starts going down, you just go, well, if I drink, it's just going to be boring. And so you normally just go to bed early. So sometimes just sitting around the campfire is just made so much better.
Yeah.
If you've got someone to do it with. So,
and that's a good comment as well. The fuel prices was very expensive. Sort of hiked everything up, and everyone was like, "Oh no, I don't want to go anywhere now."
Yeah, no, I can't afford to leave the house. Yeah, some people were like costing it up that if they were going to go away to like a few hours away and do a holiday at the beach or something like that, to cost it up, staying with food and accommodation, it's basically the same price as getting on a flight to go overseas sometimes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Putin. Fuck.
I suppose fuel prices came up.
Yeah, fuck Putin.
Down at in Pakenham. Yeah. I work around Pakenham a fair bit, so
wouldn't have a clue. I'm on petrol, so
I do have a company car, so I don't pay for it, but I do see what's going in every time. And today was pretty expensive. It was an expensive day.
You don't. Don't lie to me.
I didn't pay for it.
You're just sitting there with a monocle as you.
I just fill it up. I'm that person. I pull the
peasant. Look at the peasants over there paying for their fuel.
LG. I think you can. There's a thing with the LPG. You can get I don't know if it's like a pump, but you can put it into your normal gas bottles. I'm actually going to do that because I'm pulling the gas tank out of my car now.
You're gonna blow up the car, man.
Well, if you hear an explosion down my way, you'll probably know why.
The candy goes. Yeah, well, you just accidentally spring a leak and in the cab, and you fall asleep and never wake up. Yeah, and not to mention if you got caught with that. Yeah.
Oh fuck, you'd be done, wouldn't you?
And that's what happens. There's celebrities like on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram that influencers in the 4x4 community that are being targeted by the police, as you have seen.
Hey, as the word says, you flaunt it. You're dancing with the devil there. So
it's not even flaunting it. That if you are parading it and then like cartwheeling that you're making, because he was making a fair amount of money on that. Just on the merch and the advertising on that single YouTube clip alone would have made him thousands of dollars.
Be interesting to see what happens now with that situation.
It will, but and then somehow one of his cars just suddenly just tripped and fell over getting engineered. It's like, if it was that easy, why didn't it get done in the first place? I mean, if I'm making money from forward driving and content, then it's tax deductible. It just makes it so much easier. Like Tyler Thompson, one of the Sidetrack boys, I'm pretty sure that GU's engineered for what it needs to be done. But it's so much easier just to get it done. I don't know.
If you're going to film it, I would say maybe go live in America because you could probably get away with it. But over here, we have these old nannies that love to book us for everything.
I'm going to see if I can get the old 80 engineered for 35s and 3-inch.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
I'm going to really try. Well, it's going to be hard because I don't know if I'll be able to do it on second hand. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on second hand. I may have to get a different lift kit just to basically like schmooze whoever's doing the engineering. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's a place that I'm going to probably go through S&M Engineering there in Clayton, I think.
Yeah,
they do like LS conversions and shit. So
are they a drive-in, drive-out place? Because that's really the only place I've got time for. So here's hoping. Yeah, I just want to find out what you need to do to get it. Because surely there's a brake upgrade involved. I don't know about any bracing. I don't know anything about anything on the wheels as well too. So it's
I don't know. I'll ask. Oh, there you go.
Grade and swerve test is obviously, yeah, which is why I'm leaving in my full-time kit, full-time four-wheel drive kit until then.
Yeah.
So
I'm
hopefully,
going to speak to Tyler. I'll speak to Tyler about it because
he's
he's
super
currently,
expensive.
going to
Well,
get the G.
I look at it and go, it's super expensive. And if I was to put beadlocks and 35s on, brand new, it's going to probably cost me about $3,500 to get like a decent set of wheels and beadlocks. And I'll just look at that as another mod, basically. Literally, an actual mod. Getting modded is modding. Super expensive. To do that, you have to hire out a private track. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll just do an event at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Put on a day. Come see Thomas fail and tip his cab over.
Engineering
Fail.
can consider
Thomas
80 tip over.
Here's the Thomas to fail the swerve test. There, yeah.
Whee! Yeah, beadlocks aren't a, you can't.
No, they're not. No, but yeah,
Still
like
running.
obviously, that's just the cost to get like beadlocks are pretty expensive, and getting a really decent set of 35s, fitting them all as well too. That's going to cost a fair bit straight up. So that's I'm looking at if it's going to be an investment in the car and in what I want to do on the channel as well too. It'd be great content. It would also be a really nice middle finger to if Mr. Policeman wants to pull me over as well too.
That's still fun something, man. They don't care. They just want the car.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I've heard too many stories of people just getting defected when they've done the engineering as well too. I hear it all the time. From strangers, from people on the internet.
$10 a wheel, fucking hell.
Yeah. Say again.
I'm just.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mogser would be a nightmare on maintenance. I would shiver to see the maintenance book on that thing.
Fucking hell, I've got windy outside. Real windy. I'm waiting for the tree next door to blow up.
I have 6. Yeah. You would need that just to healthily rotate through, just to get them. Absolutely.
Fuck.
So yeah, I would love to try and work at and at least see the pro, even if I don't.
I don't know. Can you still hear me, Tom? Can you?
Honestly, and yeah, I mean, there must be someone out there doing like daily swerve tests on vehicles just to get them through. So it's got like, I mean, they're doing it on cruisers easily. It's just there's money in cruisers. So I was in 79s and 76s.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, fuck, it's 8 o'clock. I need to get something to eat. I'm hungry.
I'm starting to get real tired. I've installed these like LED downlights, and I literally pointed to it my face when I'm in the lounge room, which is fantastic lighting for what I'm doing here. But they're super bright, and I'm super dazed. I can't really. The screen is just over an arm's length away, and because of the lighting, I can barely read the comments.
Yeah.
As they come through, I have to lean in to read them.
I'm gonna head off as well because I'm fucking starving.
Talk to Patriot. They are supposedly engineering 40s. Ooh.
Well, I'll chat to them. I might chat to them because I'm going to the Think.
Don't chat to Patriot. If anything, I'm not going to lie. Chat to the boys, the young twins. If you can get them, that'd probably be the coolest. I mean, Justin's probably in his world as his own, but the twins might not be. So they're at that right age that they'll be definitely up there in the content creator world as well too. Phil's
when you lean in.
Away. Yeah, lean in.
No, when you
I'm just doing this the old.
Hang on, no wonder you haven't done this yet. Like,
are they your reading glasses?
No, they're blue blocking glasses. You can see them on the light.
Last time I did, I had to put sunnies on. Like I did a live with Marley one day, and I had to put sunnies on because everyone was putting sunnies on, but I was the only one putting them on because my studio lights are far too bright.
Yeah, I normally wear them when I'm on the computer because my eyes start to really hurt. So that's what happens. Old age.
The old man.
Don't know.
Go enjoy your supper.
I will. Thank you, dude. Good to hear from you.
Peace, guys. Thanks very much for everyone here that's been here as well. So thanks, Ben. Thanks for sticking in with us as well and putting us up with it. We're honestly we're gonna catch up in 2024 3, Ben. And Kieran, we've got some fun stuff planned for 23 as well too. Awesome.
Really.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
So yeah.